Now the bike I rode today, the BMW, stock shock, we made it work. It was a little too bouncy. V-valve needed to be at number 7. Low speed compression at 4, high speed compression at 1. We're going to take a closer look at the tire. My hammer's going to come in a little bit. So from my riding this afternoon and not knowing the track, we have an area here which is quite shiny. That is where I'm going to the apex of the corner trail braking, and I don't have the bike under my control. There's still a lot of duress in the tire because it's balling up nicely. But in this area I'm freewheeling because I'm braking to the apex. But once I stand the bike up quickly, in this area I'm accelerating very smoothly, and I'm doing that because this isn't my bike. I don't want to crash it and buy it and have to put it in the plane with me. So I'm trying to be very smooth in this area picking it up. But in this area here, when I started using second and third gear instead of third and fourth, there's a very different line here where I'm picking the bike up quickly and trying to accelerate to get as good a lap time as I can get, which ended up being a 2:18.9, I think, which isn't bad after 20 laps. So that's the tire wear on the rear. So let's move to the front. Now on the front of the tire, we've got an extremely shiny patch from here to here. And that's because we're running the tire in really hard on trail braking, trying to get the most out of the front end and turning the bike. Because the bike is very high in the fork position, so here it's quite shiny because we're running the tire in, but we're not putting it under a ton of duress. So there's no balls here, same as the rear tire. We're trying to really be smooth in trail braking, aggressively, but not really stupid. And then there's a narrow track here where the initial braking, trying to start turning the bike in, is very hard, extremely hard. So this shows that the fork is doing very well. So if we look at the fork, we have plenty of travel left here. And this is another set of revised forks with 15 weight oil, and the stock valving shims turned around and changed in order. That gave this bike really, really good trail braking, very good trail braking, which Mohammed will attest to because I passed it. So, changing the geometry, changing the spring, getting all of the chassis balance right, made a huge difference in tire wear here, but this was for me. When Abdul Rahman rides the bike, he might not like it, so we'll change it. So, tire management, 1.4 bar and 2 bar hot today, and these are medium hots. That's it for today.